What up, guys? It's month and freaking pop time. So, if you're excited about this video, my pop series, or you like anything I do, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm here, you're here, let's be here together. So, this is my second attempt at filming this video. See, what happened is I am sitting in a different location than I normally sit. So I'm still trying to get all this stuff situated with me. I don't even know if I'm in the frame anymore. I don't even know. I don't even care. As long as you see my face, at least half my mouth, we're good to go. So this is a lighter pop month. I have some of them on the table. You can see some of them you can't see. But I am going to go ahead and start with my left side, which would be your right side. And here we have Overwatch. Now these are the Halloween Overwatch pops. It is, what's on top? We have Mercy dressed as the witch on top, and we have I always say the name wrong, Zenyatta, her name wrong, his name wrong. Zenyatta, I'm not sure what he's dressed as. It's like an octopus monster type thing. Whatever. I'm going to try to get these in here as close as possible so you can see them. This is Mercy. I hope you can see this, because I can't really do any editing to the videos until I get my new computer built. So that's fun. But this is Mercy. She has her witch's hat on, and I believe she's sitting on a broom. And this is Zenyatta, and he is purple, and he has like an octopus mouth situationals, and he's got like a brown and green cloak on. These are really cool, and these were both Blizzard exclusives. They were pretty easy to get. They kept them up for pre-order for a while. The one that was hard to get was Anna. As you can see, I don't have her. So yeah. So there's that. And then over here, do little swapsies. Those are probably out of frame, but that's okay. I have FullMetal Alchemist. Now this set, I have been waiting for them to announce since I became aware of pop figurines. Now, I was like, surprised they don't have FullMetal. FullMetal is so popular. How come they don't have it? They finally put the line out. They put it out, or they announced it on a Wednesday, and I went to the GameStop that day. They didn't have it, and I waited 2 days, and I went back into the GameStop to see if they had them up for pre-order, and they only had 2 of the 5 pop figures available for pre-order. 2 of the 5. They were listed in the system, but you couldn't pre-order them. And guess which ones you couldn't pre-order? Mustang Ed and Winry. Yeah, so now I have to go and do the pop hunt for these because I need to have these completed. Like, this is one set that I need to have completed for nostalgia's sake and just for fandom's sake. I have to complete this set. So, on top here we have, what is it? Is he a lieutenant? I think it's Lieutenant Louise Armstrong. Yes, Alex Louise, yep. And in this one, I think this is when he was fighting Sloth at the end. But he is sparkly. I'm not quite sure if you guys are going to be able to see this. But he is sparkly. Try to aim it up a little bit. It's got a little glitter on him. And this is a really good looking pop too. Oh, I just love the glitter. It has this little curl on top of his head. And this is just the bottom of this box does not like me. And this is just the standard owl where he is just standing in his armor. And this was before he got his little piece of hair cut off in the fight that did happen. It did. It got, struggle-ated. But here is that. And it looks really good. And I cannot wait to find the other ones to complete this collection. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Texas to visit my family for Christmas. And while I'm down there, I'm going to be doing some pop hunts. So, fingers crossed for me. But these are the only 2 that I have from the FullMetal Alchemist set so far, and I just can't wait for them to do other waves because there's so many more characters they could do. They could do General Armstrong, they could do Hawkeye, Breda, Havoc, Scar, Mei, Ling, Lan Fan, Fu. And those are just the good guys they can do. Mr. Yoki, the chimeras, they could do that. So many waves, so many waves. You got at least like 9 waves planned if you do 4 main characters and then like 2 variations apiece. See, this is what happens. This is a problem. And I'm okay with that. So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the next couple of them. I'll go for the back. Giggity. Game of Thrones. This is Game of Thrones, I think, 8th wave? I know they're calling this season 8 because, of course, I guess these are the last ones they're releasing with the seasons. I don't know, but these are called season 8 or series 8. So I'm hoping these are the 8th wave. But we have the Children of the Forest, Bran Stark, Yara Greyjoy, and Gendry. Now, I'm a super Game of Thrones fan. As of right now, I have maybe 40, including these, maybe 40 Game of Thrones pops. I don't want to collect them all because I know there are some that I will never, ever, ever be able to afford. Headless Ned. Excuse me. I had something in my throat. But yeah, I'm really excited to at least try to collect one of each character and then get the easier. I have a problem. One of each character will be fine. As I flinch and say this into the camera. Yes, but we have Bran, and he is actually in his makeshift wheelchair that they created for him at Winterfell, and he has the Valyrian dagger, which I didn't see in the first one. So hopefully you can see this, because he does have the Valyrian dagger in his hand, and this is the one that he gave to Arya, and Arya was using to put in some work. You know what Arya does and such. And we have the Children of the Forest on this one. This is just the regular Children of the Forest. This is not the metallic one. The metallic Children of the Forest was an HBO exclusive. I do not believe it was Comic-Con. It was a Comic-Con exclusive, but I do know it was an HBO store or HBO shop exclusive. So this is just the regular Children of the Forest. And I don't know if there's any more of these left. Not like the pop, but the actual characters in the world of Game of Thrones. I'm not sure because we haven't seen any since season 5? 6? 6? Season 6. Yes, season 6. I had to remember. And then we have Yara Greyjoy. Now, Yara looks fantastic. She has like this teal coat with a matching teal like belt underneath, and then she has her axe hooked to her. She also has her blade. She looks really, really good. And right now, Yara in Game of Thrones, we don't know where she is. Technically, we know she's with Euron, but we don't know if she's alive. We don't know if she's in pieces. We don't know if she's, just being held captive and unharmed. We don't know any of these things. All we know is that Yara is not here, and Theon has gone to go get her. And that's what we have. And we need a Theon pop. How come we don't have a Theon pop? That's very important, especially with this last season. I'm pretty sure he's going to die. But that's not the point. The point is he needs a pop. That's unfair. That's not cool. That's disrespectful. It should be like a Reek and then a Theon. Or like the Theon should be the regular one, and then Reek should be the Chase or something like that. Or the variant. You know what I mean? Something like that. And then here we have Gendry. Now Gendry, does he have a beard? He might have had some stubble, but they gave him a beard in this. They gave him a full beard. I ain't mad at it. And he has his warhammer, the one that he made in King's Landing, and the one he had when Davos came to get him. And I'm really excited about this character as well. I didn't think we would ever get a Gendry pop because no one would ever tell us what happened. What happened to him. And I got an inkling that he would be coming back. All this is spoiler talk, by the way. I'm just rambling all but spoilers. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, I'm so sorry. However, what the fuck is you doing? No, but really, why? But yeah, so that I'm really excited to see what they have in store for these characters. I am. I know I lost my train of thought, but this was like a really, really bad spoiler, so I stopped myself, and I'm still looking at y'all like, what are you doing? Because you ain't synced this yet. But I'm very excited for this, and I know that they can do a few more pops because there are a lot of characters, especially this last season. I think these were like the season 8 wave 1, and they're going to have wave 2 when it wraps up, and they're going to have like the end game stuff, like maybe supersized Drogon by himself, like a ride pop by himself or something. Or if John gets a chance to ride on a dragon, they might have that as a pop. I'm thinking, I mean, it's pretty cool. There's so many, we just don't know. And there's so many things that they could do based on the show, and then eventually maybe based on the books. Hopefully. So the next one I have, or the next ones I have, are from Wayne's World. This movie was just a sheer joy. I remember watching this when I was little and just laughing and thinking this is the most hilarious thing I've seen in a very long time. It's not funnier than the pop that's over there. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it's not funnier than the movie over here. But this was a really funny movie. It had really great songs. It had really funny actors. And it was just a really fun story. And I'm so glad that they did Wayne's World. So here I have Garth, which is Wayne's best friend. And then I have Wayne. And these are just in their regular everyday clothes. I believe there is a exclusive. I want to say it's FYE. I can't quite remember where I saw it. But I know there's an exclusive when it's a 2-pack and they're both dressed as hockey players. And they have their masks on and stuff. But here is Wayne. He's got his Wayne World hat, and he's got his guitar and his little holy jeans. And this is Garth, and he has his drumsticks and his really freaking cool hair. It looks like Armin hair. It's like Attack on Titan Armin hair right there. But it's really cool, and I'm glad that they brought these out and so I can have them in my collection. And the last pop I have, I actually got 2 months ago, but I kept forgetting to unpack it because I had it in my bag. I got this pop when I was visiting my friend and my goddaughter in Maryland. So, this is Prince Akeem in his McDowell uniform. And this is from Coming to America. Now, this is one of the funniest movies I've seen in my life. It's up there. It is up there, and it's continuously funny. Like, I like Blazing Saddles, but after a few watches, Blazing Saddles isn't really funny anymore. That funny just doesn't transcend the years. This movie, these laughs are still going because this was made in the late 80s, I believe. Either late 80s, early 90s. So this is still funny as hell. And I am very excited that I found this. When I was visiting them, she wanted to go to Target for something. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll ride along. And we got in there and she was looking in the kids' clothes. And I was like, you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and check the pops to see what they have. They had not 1, not 2, but 3 of these sitting there. And I was like, holy shit. I've never been at a Target where I could actually walk in and get an exclusive. Never. They've always been gone. So I am very excited that I have this. Just look at him. He is so cool. He's got his mop and his little foo-foo hat thing. It's just really cool. And I'm glad they did this. And I think that there are a few more characters that they can have for this. But I'm just excited to see what they're going to do. Like, give me more. Give me more until I'm finished collecting. And then if I don't want them anymore, then I'll get rid of them. But as of right now, I am loving my collection. I'm loving my pops. And I want them to give me more of what I want. But that being said, that wraps up my video. That's all I have. These wonderful, glorious pops. So, I just want you guys to let me know in the comments below. Did you guys collect anything? Like, did you get your favorites this month? Because there are a lot that did come out. The Dragon Ball Z ones, they sort of kind of came out. Like, they're spotty, and I missed pre-ordering those. So, I might have to do the hunt for those as well. But I do have the GameStop Super Saiyan Gohan. I think it's Super Saiyan 3 Gohan pre-ordered. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!